Hello dear students, today our grammar theme is reported speech. In this lesson, you will be able to apply the rule for reported speech forms for statements and questions in the context. So let's get started. What is reported speech? Reported speech is when one person says something. For example, Begum and Madina. Begum says, I am going to the cinema tonight. And we want to tell it to another person. So this is reported speech. Madina tells to Sultan, Begum says she is going to the cinema tonight. Here we have reported speech. Remember, in English, we can choose to use that or not. So we can say either Begum says she is going to the cinema, or Begum says that she is going to the cinema. So it's up to you. Both are fine. Let's have a look to grammar. What kind of changes appear? I am going to the cinema tonight. This is original sentence, and in original sentence, the present continuous tense. So in present continuous, we use verb to be and verb plus ing form. So here I am going to the cinema tonight. We want to convert it into indirect speech. So we can say Begum says she is going to the cinema. So here the same tense as original. We had present continuous, and so in reported speech also we have present continuous tense. Why we didn't change? Because reporting verb says is in present tense. So out of this comes our rule. After reporting verbs in the present, future or present perfect, the tense is usually the same as the original. Why? Because the time reference is the same. But the things are not as easy as it seems at first time. Here we can say the same sentence in a different way. For example, we can say Begum said she was going to the cinema. So what happened here? Here we use different tense from the original. In original sentence we had present continuous, but here what do we have? We have past continuous. Was verb and ing ending. So why this happens? Because reporting verb is in past. So here reporting verb is said, not says. That's why we made such kind of changes. So here comes the second rule. After reporting verbs in the past, the verb of the original speech move back in time. We call this backshifting. So what kind of changes we should make if the reporting verb is in the past? So if in direct speech we have present simple, so in reported speech we change it to past simple. Present continuous we change to past continuous. Past simple we change to past perfect simple. Present perfect simple to past perfect simple as well. Present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Past continuous also to past perfect continuous. Will we should change into would, may, might into might, must may stay like must or had to, can into could. Concerning modal verbs, we can say another rule as well. Modal verbs are usually unchanged after past reporting verbs. For example, Begum says, I might get a new bike. I might get a new bike. So this is original sentence. Now, take time and convert it into reported speech. Keep in mind this sentence. Now let's have a look what kind of changes appear here. So Begum said she might get a new bike. So no changes. We had modal verb might in the original sentence, and here in reported sentence also might is the same. So conclusion out of this is that modal verbs are usually unchanged after past reporting verbs. So here is another example. I'll lend you this DVD tomorrow. So how we are going to change this sentence into reported speech, yeah? So we make changes to personal and possessive pronouns. So here, for example, I, we should change it into she, and determiners like this and that also should be changed, and expressions when the time reference has changed. For example, tomorrow we have reference of the time and how we are going to change it in reported speech sentence. So here in direct speech, if we have today in reported speech, we convert it into that day. Tonight, that night. Tomorrow, the next or following day. Next week, the next or following week. Ago into before. Last week, months, year, here can be. We change into the previous week, previous months, the month before, like this. So now here again our sentence, but we converted it. She said she'd lend me the DVD the next day. So here reporting verb is in past, so verb said. So will we convert it into would with the law of back shifting, and tomorrow we change it to next day. So to resume, the rule is we make changes to personal and possessive pronouns, determiners like this, that, and expressions when the time reference has changed. Let's practice. So here two sentences. First one, I've been studying since lunchtime. This is direct speech. And the tense, what kind of tense do we have here? Here we have present perfect continuous. And if we say it with past reporting verb, we have she said that she'd been studying since lunchtime. Here another sentence. Aru says, I'd like to go to Africa one day. Aru told me that she'd like to go to Africa one day. So this is indirect speech. So that is the end of my video for today. Thank you for attention. Bye.